comfort is escapism. Your easy life is killing you. Yay. Yeah, isn't that fun, dude? Ooh. That's fun stuff, man. Ooh, some water would do me good. The inability to find comfort in your own mind first, more so I can see, is what's really doing it too. It's not even that you have comfort. Most likely you went too fast, but most likely, you know what I'm saying, or you didn't have to go much of anywhere, and so you can be comfortable. You don't have to strive for a whole lot. Things were placed in front of you. Things were pretty much given to you, or even if you had to work for it, it doesn't. This is my deal. It doesn't matter. I feel whatever you got going on, it's all about where you're at, not where you're from. It's about where you're going, about what's next. And so if you're at this place, not what you used to do, now you're here. You made the money. You're now comfortable. So you can't continue to say this is what, because this is the same that I can speak on with rappers or things, that are people that do hard whatever, have a hard life like that, and they're trying to get out of it, and they're kind of stuck within it. I forgot my damn point. I know why. I don't know what it is, dude. I know what it is. So it's like, you're now here, right? Like I said, it's a hard transition, because you used to be a certain way, and now you still want to speak on how you used to be in that life, how you used to be in this thing, and it's like, but you kind of can't. You kind of can't, you know? You really want to say, man, you know, I'm still slapping hoes and big Cadillac doors, slamming them on the fofo with the fofo on the road, you know what I'm saying, tent low with the eyes out the window, you know what I'm saying, something like that, right? And you ready to bibbit it up, and you still talking about how you, but you laying in the nicest, silkiest of sheets. You ain't touched a pistol in about 13 years. You ain't about, you know what I'm saying, you ain't touched no amount of no type of chemical. You haven't whipped up a thing, you know, and you still speaking on it. Or you don't have to and still do it. Now this is kind of getting off a little bit of what I'm getting at, but not really. So it's like going into you now, like, it's just like I say, that's that hard transition, but you still living like you living. But it's like, once you get on that level of comfort, that's still now you want to try to like say to you, but no, you living nice. Because even though you may have been doing, I can speak, because it's like, even though you may have been doing stuff to get to where you were at, now doing things out of comfort seems to, like I said, people getting a whole lot of scandals and all kinds of crazy stuff nowadays. It seems like comfort is the worst thing for you. If not taught how to be comfortable. You were never taught how to be comfortable, because you're always in a fight or flight mode. And so you finally get to a place where you can be comfortable, and you freak out. You don't know what that is. So you gotta like do something to get that back, that feeling of like, I'm on edge again. Oh Lord Jesus, I'm back. Oh, I'm in this, back when I was in the trenches, you know what I'm saying? Like you was in the military or something. Have you ever actually had trench foot? I wouldn't wish it on any dude. So it's like, yeah, but you chose it, and you didn't choose your way out necessarily until you finally got out, and now you still holding on to it. But that's still not what I'm getting to. I'm trying to say something else. Comfort is escapism. Your life, your easy life is taking you out. You know what I'm saying? People think that just because people are trying their best in life and doing their best in life and making things happen and possible through the hardest of hardships, that's what's going to take them out. But if anything, that's what makes them stronger, if they're able to regulate their mind and not go off the rails and do some crazy stuff, crazy things for a piece of change. You know what I'm saying? Like some wackadoo, you know what I'm saying? If they can keep themselves together with it all, then that's a whole nother thing, man. Going through these hardships and coming out of the side is something else. Being able to not really put yourself in a comfortable space just because you have it is really a smart thing to do. It's really smart. I'm not being sarcastic. It's actually like really good for you to continue to actually kind of like I said, you don't need to be going to jail and all that weird stuff, but to take yourself out of it, I think that's where, like I said, people, this life, it just becomes too easy for them. Things become mundane and boring to them. They think that because they have to live a certain lifestyle, a certain way, the system set up to be and live a certain way, that they have to continue to be that and do that or whatever the case, and this is what they must do, and this is blah blah blah, and so they just live that life until they die, and they don't see how that comfort is what's making it hard for the rest of us. We as human beings don't need to be comfortable or happy. I want to speak on that too. Being happy is like, what is that? Why do you think that life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, these are the cornerstones? It's like, shut up. No. Because, maybe back in the day, but I doubt back in the day that's really what it was really. Maybe for them. Maybe for the flexible cinnamon stick, bro. One of them potpourri sticks. Man, apparently I like the taste of them. But yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, man, you gotta get out of something to realize that it's taking us all out, that this easy living is not really. Look at this one. It's yeah, dude, I got the hardest time freaking like. It's not hard, but it's weird how like I want to be like those, you know what I'm saying? Desire again, but this is how I am. I want to be like those people sometimes where it's like blah, 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 and all this stuff, and but I don't know. Try to really like relate is what I'm saying, and really like be like, look, I got this thing and I be doing this stuff, and check out this stuff, and look what I got going on there. I don't know. But living it and not and thinking that this comfortable life that you live is not taking us all out as society is hilarious, because you're now bored and now have to find entertainment through us, but make it seem like we are not the entertainment. But you're not. You can't tell me you're not perplexed by the fact that we, like I said, you chose a life, man. It's kind of weird that we all live on this planet, but our perspectives are so vastly different. Like, it's quite astonishing how we kind of like are all right here, but we're not. But you chose to do what you do. Now you gotta make it weird on us. But you watch us. But you like that we do. You're more interested in what we're doing as a people than whatever you're doing, because literally whatever you're doing is most likely boring as fuck. You know, you ain't got nothing going on and you ain't that cool, and you wish you could be like some of the people you put down, and you can't. It's hilarious, but it's like, and like I said, it goes for anybody, because anybody can make $1 million, be broke their whole life, make some money, and then be a fucking asshole. Like, it's possible. So it's not even about, because like that's what people think too. It's like there's a race thing going on, or there's a this, that, and that thing going on. Now, there's people on the planet that are more aware first and slightly smarter than you. That's about it. And then they got a hold of your mind. They got your brain by the balls, you know, and they make it seem like they're more special, like they're better than you somehow. But even though they like are fascinated by how normal people, regular people live, it's just, I don't like it because it's the disconnect that they're somehow better than you. Well, if anything, they're way more sad than you. They're way more depressed. They're probably in a worse off circumstance, just because, you know what I'm saying? Pretty don't always make pretty. There's ugly babies, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. You think people, just because they're living comfortable, just because they're living easy, just because they don't have to do a whole lot, just because their life isn't a struggle in your mind, because you feel like your struggle is the struggle. And it's not the struggle, because it may, and then it's so funny because people be like, but it's like, yeah, but try having to deal with a Fortune 500 or whatever, you know, Michael Watts 5000 conglomerate speedometer, you know what I'm saying? Try dealing with all of that. Like, these people can't handle being God. These people can't handle all of this. That's what they're trying to be, and it's a ridiculous notion. These people can't be that. No matter how much they try, they can't. They want to so bad. And unfortunately, they go insane and put people's lives at risk and to their detriment just to attempt to do so. Just to try to make it happen. Just because they want to be something they felt shunned them, didn't love them, or didn't. It was like that. And it's like, what? Dude, it's all in your head that these people are happy. It's all in your head that you want to live the life that they live. You will get in that position and be ready to rip your head off, you know? It's not what you want. You just really think you want. But again, I speak on that's desire. And people got to realize that they are living in desires. And if they stop living, you know, living in desires, they'll be good. Looking out for something, reaching out across the ocean. It's like, dude, if you have it, you have it. You had it, you have it, you have it. You had it, you have it. It's yours. You have what you have. Why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why? Did he do me that way? It's like you have everything you need. Why? What makes you think that their lifestyle is better than yours? You don't want it. People have to pull themselves apart to get to situations like that for them to seem happy. They're far from it. I promise you. Far from it. I ain't never read the tortoise in the hare, turtle pie. Oh, I love turtle pie, man. Man, that's just so good. I haven't had a good turtle pie in a minute. And y'all ain't never seen the tortoise in the hare. I say, man, it's funny how you like people. We just kind of like overlook, like because they say like, oh, they're not telling us everything, and I used to say that too. It's like, but no, they're giving you every bit of the information you ever needed to know. That's the unfortunate part, is they gave you everything. You just didn't think it was necessary. You just overlooked it like it was nothing. You thought nursery rhymes, like they probably hide like most of the fucking whatever they got in children's and kids stuff. Like all the really juicy important parts of life are literally in kids' everythings. Like if you really want to learn life, why? It's as simple as it gets. That's why. It's not much to not. There's this to get. You don't have to try to. It's made to be as easy as it is for a baby to understand. That is life. The reason why it's so much confusion I see in the world is because people don't make it as simple as it could be. There's something going on where there's some gatekeeping energy where people don't want to make it as easy as it could be. So we even shun things like simplicity of babies and kids and nursery rhymes and stories and little quotes and things like that. Like we take it for granted, like that is, it's not worth knowing. It's not taking in as some actual life lesson, which is even more hilarious. That we'll go, hey baby, look, once upon a time, people weren't fuzz nuts. Oh, isn't that crazy? See, it says it right here. The little kid. He apologized too. He said, my bad. Hit me in the feels. And that's what you need to do, baby. Okay? You need to take on the good literature of what this book has to offer. It is a staple. This person rocks with this person. This person right here that wrote this book, listen, baby, this is the stuff. He knows a whole lot. How do you think he got here to where we can read this book that I'm reading to you right now? Right now. Isn't that fun? So listen, it's important, pertinent. You, baby, not me. You. You, not me. Read this. Use it in life. I will not use it. I will tell you to use it. I will not take on any forms of this. You do it. I won't. Me, you, not me, me, and you. You and me, but not really me, really you, and mainly not me. Just you. Yes. This will fix the world. You won't even remember this after I put you to bed. But please remember this the best you can, because this is the lessons that we must. I will not follow these. I am going to teach you. I don't do it, telling you to do it. Do as I say, not as I do. Like, it's about as simple as that. And so we run rampant trying to be all funny enough, right? Mysterious. We run around trying to be all these things. Hide behind dances and hide behind theatrics and entertainment and all this stuff. But can't look at a kid's book to really figure out what life is about. And not take it as just some kid stuff. It's real life. You know what I'm saying? These things are real things to really check in. And people are like, like I said, the golden rule, nah. Mary had a little lamb, nah. Hansel and Gretel, I mean, all of them. Think of, I could just name any of them, really. Any of them. Name one. That one. It's like I guess it's perplexing to me. There's so many things to go, hey, we could fix this world today. We could do it today. We could do it today. We really could. But, look, man, I got a lot. Look, I got a lot. Okay, my wife, my kids, my mama, my llama, my dramas. You know what I'm saying? Trauma, drama, llamas all day long, dude. I got things. I got a list. I got stuff to do. Look. I read the book. Did I not win? Am I not a good parent? I read the book. They heard me read the book. I felt that they felt that I meant what I said. I don't know if I really was able to relate to them as children. But I did it. Yay. And now, boom, you know. Where's my trophy for being a... Can I please get my award now? I read the book. I read it. The kid heard me. They got the lesson. I didn't explain it. But I said it. Me parent. Me good. Me good parent. Me parent good. I said it's like beating somebody over the head with a gift. It's like I don't want it. 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 Please keep it. Stop it. Please. Get off me, man. Keep it. It's kind of like that. It may not seem like it, but I guarantee you, when I watch certain people do certain things, even though it may seem loving and caring and all this other stuff, you know what I'm saying? But they were there. It's just, and they did. It just seems like it was something. I couldn't really. You're spoiled, you know. You hear it. You're spoiled. You're this. Oh God, you had two parents, and you had all this stuff. And they cared for you, and wasn't that good enough? And you shouldn't ever complain. You should never have anything to say on it or about it or speak on, because they did it. And it's like, but what did they do? what exactly did they do? We're speaking on things that they did, but how did they do it? Were they really there? Did they just read the book? Did they read a book? But did they just read the book if they read the book? Did they give you a lesson or did they just tell you a lesson? Did they actually sit with you, give you a lesson? Did they show you? Did they comfort you with their own energy? Did they give themselves to you in that moment? Is there a chance, So it's like, there's, parenting, and then there's comforting and being there for a person. There's actually showing up for a person. Showing out even for a person. Showing, feeling, giving a person the vibe that you actually are there for them and not that you have to do things for them. Well, I'm here because I gotta. Don't. I don't know how I can say that as a child, but then don't. I wish I could. I wish. Man, if that's the energy, if that's the vibe, dude, I don't want it. I don't want your love if that's how I'm going to be given the love. That's not it. If you're going to give love, give the love. That's why that's that whole debate is like, have law of love, loss if love was there to be ever had, or whatever, forever, and some together, and here and now together, something like that. Together, you be in my heart, and I will always love you. Wow, that was awesome. She's never gonna believe it, because she's never gonna know about it, bitch. Oh, God. But yeah, man, it's a whole nother ball game when you like don't really get to have that actual connection with a person, because the only thing in their way is duty and obligation. That's not it, man. There's got to be a slowdown or something, dude. There's got to be something to check on, because it's like we speeding up, and that's cool and all, because we're getting a lot of, like I said, we're getting a lot of advances. Things are happening. Things are happening. Things are happening. But ain't nothing really getting done. Ain't nothing really like, nothing's getting done, even though things are happening. So yeah, comfort is escapism for sure. People want to claim that there's certain things that we ingest. Are forms of escapism. And I wholeheartedly disagree, because there's not really much I'm escaping from. Like, how many videos so far have I made? You've seen me every time, dude. Damn near every time, if not. Where my question is, where exactly am I escaping? Where am I going? What escapism is in? I'm not missing out on anything. I see everything for what it is. What you know what I'm saying? As far as I can, as just being in this body. What is escapism for me? Because that's how I see. I see that comfort that you're living in is really what it is, because there's still a way to live even though you've made it. There's still a thing to do even though you've made it. There's still a way to show up to life even though you've made it, even though you now have the comforts and luxuries. Like that's the weird paradigm of the rich, is that they don't actually have to do much of anything, and they're too good for it. It's like, but again, how do you tell someone or teach someone? That's like, bruh, and how many people can really relate, man? That's like, bruh, and I didn't understand it when I first went in, because it's like, but I get on this thing. I didn't want the job. I got the job though. I didn't want the MOS or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want it, but I got it. You know what I'm saying? This, I think it'd be called MOS. Whatever the case. But I got it. And so I'm doing this thing, and it's fresh to me. It's new. I'm saying this for a reason, right? Like, I don't know. Fuck all of it all. I don't know what a pylon is. I don't know what, you know what I'm saying? None of this stuff. I don't know nothing about anything, right? I'm essentially a mechanic though. So I'm placed in here. I'm doing all this stuff. There's all this troubleshooting these wires, and I gotta learn switches and all these connections, and these the little you know what I'm saying, solders, and you gotta have the sleeves, and you know the heat done, and all this stuff, and the numbers, and the amount of glue and screws, and the amount of screws. The amount of panels, man, the amount of screws and the amount of panels. But I got a strong shoulder though. Boy, you ever have them? You know the ones where like they do the thing that it's like they do the in the thing. I had one of them with they got the little penny slices. You know what I'm saying? You put this. Boy, you telling boy, my arms. I got some strong shoulders, if you will. You know what I mean? So it's like going through all that stuff and seeing how much work it took to do that job. Like what it takes to do the job. Like what it takes to do it. Like if you had to do it. Like if you had to feel the man hours. If you had to take on what it is, not what you see it to be, not what you think in your mind. And I guarantee you, dude, I wanna act like, dude, just because. Okay, negative weathers, temperatures. Okay, your hands and feet you can't feel them at all. You can barely move them. Okay. There's a whole fleet out there that says, I'd really, boy, if I could give a shit, if I could care. And this mamby-pamby don't know a turd from dirt. Is gonna tell me how I'm supposed to live my life and do my job. And so, people gotta, politicians and celebrities and all these people gotta feel that. It's like, when it's so bad, you know what I'm saying, you look higher up or any up and down, like, and they can't say nothing because you ain't, but you just look like, like, I'm sure you get it, my brother. I'm sure you get it, man. I'm sure you get it. I'm sure you understand totally that what everything you're doing is absolute horse ass. It doesn't make sense whatsoever. Straight stallion ass, dude. I like. And so I bring that energy, and I say that I do that like that because it's like, it's that serious where it's like, dude, if you could step down for 2 seconds, please. Because I know that that's how it functions. If it functions in there like that in the military, then I know for a fact if people in the military can't, or say, well, I would say can't see it, I guess, too, but I was going to try to give them some benefit of the doubt, but I know for a fact people out here in the civilian world ain't seeing it. So it's like, or if they do, it ain't much clearly being said or done about it. That's why I'm on here. Because if I wasn't on here, I would still not made one of a video if it wasn't necessary for me to have to. But because I see that this really is like an ongoing thing, I see all the time the arrogance of people that you get dropped on this planet today, and you just like, man, I fucking know, dude. Fucking know. I know too much. I know so much. I just know. I know. And it's not that type of good no. It's a 3D narcissistic I know. It's not a like 34 6 dimension I know. You know, it's not 3 4 6. You know, I mean 4 5 6. You know, it ain't up there. It ain't in the narcissism. It's third dimensional narcissism. I know, dude. I just fucking know because I see Taya, I see blue, I see, grass green. Grass is grass, you know. Water's water. You know, life is life. That's type of narcissism. Not, and it makes, again, man, it's crazy how much is this really starting to like piece together when I really start to talk about it, think about it, speak on it. But it's that type of narcissism. It's like, I know, dude. I trust me. And it's like, because and I make that because we do know. But to say that you know without knowing, that you have to know that you don't know before you can really say that you know. And if you didn't go through the journey of knowing that you don't know, then that you're able to then learn what you do know, because then you can see the things that you don't need to know in other people, because why do you need to know it? You don't have to know that what they know to know. So you know that you don't need to know, because you already know what you don't know and don't need to know. But if you don't know that you don't know, how will you know what to not know so you know? You know? If you haven't questioned, my point is, or it's just not even a point, if you don't question what you know, you're not qualified to tell us what we need to know. Because you don't know. And you don't even know you don't know. So how smart are you really? That's why it's a superpower in modesty and being modest. Because, okay, but I'm willing to learn. I'm willing, you know, if I need to navigate, switch up, change up, do this here, I'm willing to do it. Because I know I don't know. I can find that within modesty, not humility. I'm not going to just take myself out and down because, I don't know nothing. I'm just a know nothing. I don't know nothing. No, I know what I know. I know what I know. I'm always prepared to not know. I'm not afraid, dude. It's always been a thing where it's like I said before, it's like question why I'm questioning, why I want to question something. It's like, but you don't, whatever, dude. It's such a weird thing, dude. It's like, do you want to know or not? And why is it what makes it when a person keeps secrets, it's not cool, but if they give it out, people don't want to know it. It's like, dude, I don't know. It's something to come on here and not really have like a direction on anything I want to speak on. It's kind of wild, to be honest. Like I said, I have a certain like little tethered topic, you know what I'm saying? But outside of that, I kind of just be like with most of these, if not all of them, I don't really have like a. But yeah, topic was comfort, right? All of that was also comfort. Comfort in not knowing, comfort in your own space, comfort is just comfort, and that's what it is. It's like I say, even though you can get yourself out of it, you put yourself in where you are comfortable, and you like I said, you kind of don't know what to do with it. That's what leads into real escapism from life. Because I say, you get the higher up type people that think they know what they're talking about, and they get down to the nitty gritty, and the real people that are doing the real work, not realizing hey, how you doing?
How in the world did you survive out here with all this ice and cold?
I have a strong mind.
Yeah. She wouldn't even let you in the house, let you warm up? Or?
It's a choice.
Yeah, it's a choice.
It's a choice. I don't mind it.
You don't mind it?
Yeah, it's good to adapt sometimes.
Well, it's too bad you have to live that way, but I guess if you want to choose it, that's all right. We have nothing to say about that.
That's right.
Okay, you have a good day.
You too, sir. All right.